you know, I was talking to a lot of leaders and all this stuff, and then they go out to Cincinnati. You know, I'm like, oh, time to get back to the drive. And I want you guys to understand, I thought about Mr. Larry Tanner and his wife, introduced me to Shay. Because a lot of people don't know Shay was the one that actually handwritten our presentation, the first presentation we had at Nome. And I still got that in that red book. Handwritten. And I built the slides off of that. And her and James really, you know, been staying real close to touch with me. And now they came in and get in position to build position to build. So get us in shape now. Also, before I get started, I just want to thank the gentleman. A lot of you guys didn't know that me and this gentleman been friends for a while. Actually, had the pleasure to actually stay at his home. I don't know how long ago that's been. That's been a few years ago. And, you know, we actually hung out here in Detroit. And everybody on the night out. I think we was at one of the donut shops or something. It's like late, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. But we've always kept in touch. And this gentleman, actually, is an entrepreneur. He had his own juice business. And he's the reason why we have this beautiful facility. They came together and put this meeting together for Detroit. I want everybody to give Mr. Willard. So how we feeling today? Great. Before we get started, I want you to look at the person on your left or the person on your right. Shake their hands and say, I'm highly blessed and highly favored.
Highly blessed, highly favored. Highly blessed, highly favored.
Now, what I want to do here real quickly, because we got a lot of information I want to cover today, and I know we're going to have some questions, so we want to, this is our first official meeting in the whole state of Michigan, okay, with GoLoveLife. So before I get started, for a lot of people that don't know me, my name again is Robert Dean. I'm actually born and raised out of Atlanta, Georgia. I went to Georgia Tech, military scholarship in the Marines as a nuclear weapon officer. Did 8 years in the Marines. Came out, started a few businesses from pest control to real estate and all this stuff. And as a FedEx manager, one of my drivers invited out to me like this. I was the worst prospect. Every time they come, like, I ain't gonna hear anything. They ain't gonna know good people, right? I was the worst person. And so I was really tired of him getting on my nerves because he was real persistent. And so I decided I was gonna go out to the league and just, you know, tear them a new. You know what I mean? Like I was whenever like when y'all when we started. You know what I mean? Like, and I never forget the guy did the presentation, little short guy. Him and his wife had 6 kids. He was an engineer for MetLife. His name was Montreal Jackson. And he made $30,000 a month. And that changed my whole entire life. Because at that point, even though I had runner properties and all that, I still was working a job. And I didn't care how long I worked. I knew I would never ever be able to make $30,000 a month in the city. And so I said, I'm going to spend the rest of my life learning network marketing, learning from these guys. And I did. And within a few years of getting into network marketing, I think it was like 28 months or something, I was at like 1.3 million a year income, just focusing on that. And I'm not saying that to brag and boast, I'm trying to impress upon you that sometimes you got to get out of your comfort zone and learn something new. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Now, what I want to present to you guys today here is a very, very powerful company called GoLoveLife. Before we get started, I want to make this disclaimer that as we make no medical claim and we make no guarantee of income, everything's going to be based off individual evidence. Okay. Now, I want you guys to realize there's 4 reasons why you want to join GoLoveLife. Okay. First of all, I want you guys to realize your number 1 commodity in the world, I don't care what nobody tell you, is your health. Okay. If you got a challenge with your health, it's going to be real hard for you to enjoy this journey called life. Okay. Number 2 is time. Now, a lot of people don't know this because they don't think, but you can't get no more time. Like right now, a few seconds just passed and it's never coming back ever again. Who would agree with that? That makes sense? Okay. But also we want to be in a position to spend quality time with our loved ones and do a lot of things that we always dreamt of doing. Okay. Number three is money. Now a lot of times people say, well, Robert, you talk about money a lot. And I said, well, you gotta understand how I came up. Okay, I came up in the bad part of Atlanta, off Bankhead. It was so bad they changed the name after Holloway trying to make it look nice. Okay, but I came up off Bankhead and Hollywood Road in Atlanta, which would be like whatever the hood is here in Detroit. Okay, and come from humble beginning. My mom was a maid her entire life, and my dad was a construction worker. Okay, and a lot of people don't know that I understood what it felt like to not have money as a kid. Okay, being in a position where my mom was like, "Hey, it's Christmas. We're gonna get y'all peppermint and some onions." You know what I mean? And so I understand that. So I made a pact when I was in the seventh grade. And if you guys look at the documentary I did, my mom said it before she passed in the documentary. But I told her in the seventh grade that I was going to be a multi-millionaire so I could take care of my mom and dad. That was my driving force, okay? So I know what it is not to have money. And this is what I try to tell people all the time. Because people say, Robert, money's not everything. It's, da 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 da. I say, okay, you're right. But guess what? Money's right up there with options. You got to have a little hootie. That makes sense, right? Okay? And this is what I try to get people to understand. See, everybody got cash flow. It's just most people got negative cash flow. That means they got way more money going out than they got coming in. You want to reverse it so you can have more money coming in than you got what going out. Okay? And then last but not least, overhead. Now we live in a day and time now where everybody want to open up their business, they want to build their little brand, do all this kind of stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. But what most people don't understand is that your traditional brick and mortar business, it is totally obsolete for the everyday average person. Okay? It's just like you've been excited by somebody putting a Delco 8-track tape player in your car. You know what I mean? Like it's outdated. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because of technology and because of innovation. That's number one. But also I want you guys to understand some facts about traditional brick and mortar business. First of all, it costs a lot of money to start a traditional business, and most people have to go into debt. So right out of that, you lose it by being in debt. Number two, it takes you 3 to 5 years just to break even and start making a profit. So that means you got to have some cash flow coming in somewhere during the first 3 to 5 years. On top of that, trying to manage employees, especially now, is like trying to manage an adult daycare center. Because everybody bipolar, tripolar, got all kind of problems. You dealing with all kind of attitudes and all kind of stuff. And then on top of all of that, there's a 99.9% failure rate. Okay. So what I want to share with you guys today is a very, very powerful company called GoLoveLife that literally addresses all four of these issues. Okay. Now, one of the things I want you guys to realize, we're in what you call the health and wellness industry, which is $4.2 trillion a year industry. Now, the reason why this industry is growing so fast is real simple, people. It's the food that we eat. It's fast, it's cheap, and it's nutritionally bankrupt. And because of this, it has created four of the biggest problems that we got globally. Diabetes. Raise your hand right there if you know somebody that got diabetes. See everybody here. Lack of energy. Who knows somebody that got lack of energy? Obesity. Who here knows somebody a little overweight? Right? Heart disease. How many people know somebody with heart disease, right? So what I'm trying to get you guys to understand, all this stuff just comes from what we eat. I remember when I was a kid in the 5th grade, they used to have this thing on the wall that said, "You are what you eat." Y'all remember that, right? So I want you guys to understand some staggering statistics. Today, people, over 2/3 of Americans are overweight. 1 in 3 children are overweight. Every 34 seconds, someone in the United States suffers from a heart attack. Every 34 seconds. Okay. Women account for nearly half of the heart attack death. Over a lifetime, heart disease kills women 5 times more than breast cancer. Okay. 29.1 million people in the United States have diabetes, 1.4 million new cases of diabetes every single year. Now this is gonna really mess you up, and I'm not gonna show this in this presentation, but y'all will see it next week on our Zoom. I got some stuff from the Department of Health for the United States. And come to find out, black women and white males have gained more weight than anybody on the planet. That blew my mind. And when y'all see the stats, how they got it, the index, body fat and all, how they broke it down, I was blown out of my mind. Okay. So understand, people, all this stuff leads to stress, worry, loss of control. Now this is gonna blow your mind. A lot of people always start off the new year with their new year resolution. Who would agree that, right? Oh, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna make money. Y'all write down your goals, you go to the store and buy your little cute workout clothes and all this stuff, and then you never make it to the gym. Who know what I'm talking about, right? But I'm gonna tell you something, it's way deeper than you think. Okay? The reason why you feel like that is because your gut microbiome is taking control of your mind. A lot of people don't know that. And if you think online, all you do is close your eyes and look up in the left and right side of the corner of your eyes, and you'll see all the stuff moving around. That's the parasites. And a lot of people don't even know that. Okay? And I want you guys to realize that everything starts from the inside out. Our environment, the air that we breathe, the food that we eat, the lack of exercise, and the decrease in good gut health. Now, our company is called GoLoveLife. What we are is a microbiome company. If you never heard that word, write it down and go on Google it, okay? What we focus on is the gut health. Okay, I'm talking about your digestive tract from the inside out, okay? Now, I want you guys to realize what is a gut microbiome. Your gut microbiome is everything that's in the top of your mouth to the end of your digestive tract. All the food that we eat, all the liquids that we drink, all the air that we breathe, all the virus that we got, the toxins, the poison, the parasites, your bacteria, whether it's good or bad, everything that's in that digestive tract is your gut microbiome. Now this is gonna blow your mind. 88% of the population suffer with something called leaky gut syndrome. Okay, matter of fact, somebody, I don't know if it's in here, but somebody had me on a three-way call with a lady that was suffering real bad with that. And she was like, oh, Rob, they got me on this. And they got me on this. Can I take this and all this stuff? I said, look, just take all three of our products and just document it. And she called, it was somebody up on the job. She called Job and put me on the phone with her. She had only been on our products for 1 week. This is the first time in 3 years she got out of bed and went for a walk in 3 years. Okay? I want you guys to understand how serious the gut microbiome. Even if you find yourself like itchy, hair falling out, like alopecia, skin got all kind of problems. What people don't understand, all this stuff in your gut is coming out through your skin, through everything. Okay? And the leaky gut syndrome, it just basically means the lining of your stomach is worn down to the point where it's leaking poison all in the other organs in your body, your kidneys and everywhere. But that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that your body's reproducing it now. And this is the very reason why a lot of us is so easy to catch all kind of degenerative diseases, because your gut is all messed up. And that's why we're going to be kicking off a campaign called Now We Know. So now we know that all disease starts from the gut. Is everybody with them? Okay? Now, the key is to build a healthy microbiome. You guys going to hear from some of the people's testimonies. I can tell you mine. I mean, like, with Rob Dean, I've seen, first of all, I couldn't see at night. When oncoming traffic, the glare and all that, I would have my blinds down at night like it was sunny. You know, I'm doing like this at night because of oncoming traffic. I don't do that no more. Okay? I know my skin, I'm clear about 56 next month. Okay? So my dad asked me, you use some kind of skincare stuff? I'm like, no. So I'm warm like I've been doing, right? Also, I noticed my energy level is ridiculous. I mean, I drove up here, did a meeting yesterday in Cleveland, then left the meeting in Cleveland, went and did a 3 o'clock Zoom, then left there and went back to Outback and hung out with AC and everybody all yesterday. And I'm like, hey, you know, I ain't no spring chicken. You know, back in the day I could do all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I noticed I can stand up a lot longer. Okay, because normally I was like, should I wear tennis shoes today? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be over like, can you hold my feet? Right? But I noticed a lot of different things. Okay. Also, I noticed I can do way more sit-ups. Okay. Just a lot of small things that I just wrote off as, you know what I mean? So I want you guys to understand, this is very, very important. Now, the real unique thing about this right here is that we got products that have been constructed to help each individual develop a healthy gut microbiome. Now, I'm gonna tell you how serious this is. A lot of people don't know how serious this is. I'm gonna tell you what they did. Now, you know I'm a scientist. I'm a nuclear engineer from Georgia Tech. I check out everything. I dissect everything, right? I found this article in Yahoo, Financial News, where a doctor in Germany did an operation on this dog. It was the meanest dog that they had in the county. And he went and took everything out of his colon, out of that dog colon, and put it in a real nice, docile dog colon. And then within a day, that dog would disappear in the other dog. It was amazing how all the toxins control the mind and everything. So a lot of you guys, you might feel like you irritable, you feel like you can't complete stuff. All of that stuff comes from your gut. That's what a lot of people don't know. Okay? So we have products that are all natural, that are specifically constructed to help you build a healthy gut microbiome. Okay? Now, this is gonna blow you guys' mind. When the founders of this company reached out to me, because we all go back to the original known as this company, I'll be honest with you, I thought somebody had done died. Because everybody hit me up on Facebook, I'm like, oh Lord, who done died? You know? And this is gonna blow your mind, because people's like, Rob, man, this is something you really don't want to do, and all this crap, right? This is gonna blow y'all mind. Only a few people here know. But when I talked with them for 2 hours, and I said, so what do y'all bring? Only juice back and all that? They said, well, somewhat, but we bring it back in the form of developing a healthy gut microbiome. Well, a lot of people don't know. I had just getting ready to take the contract with a Japanese company that I was out in Las Vegas. The gut microbiome. I said, hold on. I told Kelly, I said, hold on. I want you to say that one more time. I just want to make sure that I ain't, you know, I know I'm getting old, but I just make sure that I'm getting the right thing. He's like, no, Rob, we're going to be one of the first companies to build the gut microbiome. Oh, it was a wrap for me. I looked at God and said, thank you, Jesus. I was like, lightning's about to strike twice. So that's how come when we came in, everybody was like, man, how did Robert know all this stuff about the healthy gut microbiome? Because I had already been studying for the last 4 or 5 months with the Japanese company. Is everybody with me on that, right? And so it was just like a proper alignment of interest. It was like, oh, this is like taking candy from a baby because I'm already in that mode. Okay? Is everybody with me on that? Now check this out. This blew my mind when they told me about this company, is that he said, well, Robert, we got noni juice, but we even got it better. And I said, what do you mean we got it better? He said, where we process our noni juice, we use red light fermentation. Go look that up, it'll blow your mind. It's how they process the juice in 30 days. It actually keeps more of the potency and the efficacy of that fruit during the tree to the bottle process. So actually, this is just like bonding noni. I mean, it's just like you almost eat a raw noni fruit out of the bottle. Okay? But then he said on top of that, Rob, it tastes real good. I'm like, y'all got to ship me some of the juice because I know. I was the number one guy in the world with noni. And right, people said, Rob, where we got here 8 billion with a product that tastes like dirty sausage. I tell God, they just look at me like I was like, Rob, how do y'all do that? This stuff tastes horrible. But guess what? When they shipped it in the shipment, I tasted, I said, it's a wrap. I was like, big time. And they're not healthy, because the regular noni juice, it takes you about a couple of weeks to a month. This right here, you feel the first day. I said, oh, it's over now. So everybody whipped on that, right? So what they did is that they mixed a lot of other organic and ethical fruits and vegetables. There's no additives, none of that stuff, okay? Because people always tell me, I gotta check my doctor. You gotta check your doctor, eat collard green? Right? You gotta ask your doctor, can you eat an apple? Right? You gotta start using common sense. This ain't some pharmaceutical. This is a nutraceutical. This is an all natural product, okay? Now, what's gonna blow your mind is that not only do we got the base of it, noni, but we got star fruit, goji berry, pomegranate, cornelia cherry, acai berry, moringa, mango stem. A lot of people don't know, just with moringa, come on, look up and see, just with that alone, our product blow everything out of the water. Just with moringa by itself. If they didn't put nothing else in there, just moringa and noni, unstoppable. Okay? But all the other stuff that we got in there, plus, I want you guys to realize they got purple carrots. Have you guys researched purple carrots? What they do for you to blow your mind. Okay? We got turmeric. Anybody familiar with turmeric? Right? Jackfruit. Go and look and see what jackfruit does. Blow your mind. So we got all this in this new bionic noni. Is everybody whipped on that, right? And they call it Next Balance. Now also, we got the world's first detox noni juice. A lot of people don't know that. This is the only detox noni juice in the whole entire world. And not only does it have the red light fermentation noni in it, but they also added artichoke, chlorella, cranberry. And what I love about this juice, when you drink it, it's not like you're drinking them teas. Y'all been drinking all them detox teas where you got to be by the bathroom. You know what I'm talking about? Like I drunk some of that tea from Tava. I thought somebody put a jackhammer in my stomach. Hey, God. I even called on Ken. I was like, Ken, look, bro, y'all got to lay off that center or whatever y'all got. It looked like somebody put a jackhammer in my gut. Right? You ain't got to worry about that with us. You drink that, you're just going to find yourself eliminating normally 2 or 3 times a day like you're supposed to. Okay? Because I had somebody the other day to my Rob, I ain't going to lie, man, you know, I ain't use the bathroom, man. I might use it every 3 or 4 weeks. He said, man, you know, this guy real skeptical. He's actually from Detroit, but he live in Atlanta. And he didn't even sign up in the business, but he's a customer. And he said, you know, I'm going to keep it 100, Rob. He said, man, y'all stuff really works. He was like, man, I ain't used the bathroom like this in a while. And guess what I told him? You boo-boo? He said, yeah. I said, gotcha. Right? He was like, man, it really works, right? Now, this is what I want you guys to understand. This is a very, very powerful product. This tastes just like Minute Maid fruit punch. Okay? It tastes extremely good. I want you guys to realize that the heavyweight champion out of all 3 of our products, this is the knockout punch right here. This right here is what's going to kill the game down the road. When this thing you get out there, this is going to be just like Godzilla on crack. Everybody with on that, right? I'm going to tell you the reason why people don't understand this. See, this is a whole food blend of all the vegetables you need. You ain't got to go to the grocery store and buy none of that stuff. You ain't got to be eating salads every day and all that because you're wasting your time anyway because that stuff ain't got no minerals, no vitamins, nothing. I have people tell me, well, I don't eat iceberg lettuce, I eat this. It doesn't matter. It just, you might as well get a Big Mac. Ain't none of that stuff no good. People don't even know that. It ain't got no minerals, nothing in it. Okay, nothing. Because the soil that we grow our food in is depleted of all the minerals. People don't know that. That's why you got a lot of vegetarians. Like I did some study. Do you guys know that now vegetarians live 6 hours less than meat eaters? So I'm like, well, why don't I want to be a vegetarian? You know, think about that. A lot of people don't know that. Okay? But see, now, you got all your vegetables, everything, your minerals, everything in one scoop. That one scoop would normally cost you about $1,800 to go and get all that stuff and then try to cut it up and then blend it and try to take it every day and all that. When all we do is just get one scoop, put it in water, put it in orange juice, you can put it in a smoothie. Okay, I like with almond milk. I get my dad to drink because I just fix a whole big thing of lemonade and pour it in there. He don't even know. Okay? And it really works. Okay? Now I'm going to show you what's in this here. First of all, if you look on the back of this bag, you're going to see proprietary blend. That means nobody else can put this together the way we got it. It's all proprietary. Okay? On top of that, what most people don't understand is that a lot of people now starting to get greens in their diet, which is good, but what they don't understand, you want all the colors of the food, because all those colors have some type of significant health benefit to different organs in your body. So not only do we got all the greens, which you see right here, 69% of people don't even eat enough greens, but we also got all the orange and yellow foods. That's the very reason why eyesight, see right there where it says eye health. Okay? 80% of people don't eat enough orange and yellow foods. But we also got all the red foods. 74% of people don't eat enough red food. We also got all the blue and purple food. 76% of people don't eat enough of that. And then on top of that, we got some healing herbs, oregano, turmeric, garlic. We was down in Cleveland yesterday, and the lady said, "Oh my God, I can't eat no garlic." Jesus. I said, "Man, I'm tired of freaking juice, okay?" She drank it. She was like, "I ain't feeling. Okay, I can drink it." Okay? A lot of people don't know this, and I'm going to educate you on this because I'm a scientist. But a lot of things that you're allergic to is because your gut is messed up. It's because you deficiency in that mineral or that vitamin, and you don't even know. Like you see a lot of people allergic to seafood, the iodine, that's just a mineral. I'm gonna tell you what they miss is selenium. A lot of people don't know. If you take selenium, you'll never ever catch a heart attack or stroke ever. Okay, how fat you get on how much chicken you eat, because it keeps your artery unclogged and flexible, so you don't have aneurysm, leaking, you don't have heart attack. And I tell people all the time, the biggest lie America told is that heart attack and all this stuff is a disease. There's no such thing as a heart disease. Your artery just freaking clogged. That's it. It's just like your toilet still got bad. You say, "Man, it just had a stroke." Just clogged up. That's what you don't understand. Right? I want you guys to understand, we got everything that your body needs. And then we even when it got some ancient food that you can't find. Right. Okay? Out of Switzerland, Africa. And we got proprietary lands that we cultivate all this stuff that y'all have no clue about. Okay, go and check out just go and check out this olive right. I can't even pronounce the name of it, but just go and look at it. It will blow your mind. Okay, so we got all this in our powder drink. So when you guys take all three, I call it 2 sips and a scoop. That's all we do. 2 sips and a scoop, and you go on by the day. This is my breakfast every day right here. This is what I eat every day for breakfast. And then I drink a big tall glass of water after I have all 3 of them. That's it. And I eat whatever I want to the rest of the day, because I done got all my vegetables and everything in. I ain't got to go and get no salads. I ain't got to go and do none of that. That's what a lot of you guys don't understand. Okay? So when you take all 3, it's going to help you build a healthy gut microbiome in 3 ways. It's going to fix your leaky gut syndrome. It's going to help blood circulation from the top of your head to your toes. And then it's going to help your body start removing inflammation. Now, if anybody with any type of common sense that really been studying health, that's 99.9% of all illness that's going on in your body right there. Is everybody with me on that? But I want you guys to realize that when you take all 3, we're going to introduce some friendly bacteria. See, a lot of you guys have been taking this detox tea. What happened is you detox, and then you don't let all the bad germs take over your colon, because you don't wash out all the good with the detox. That's a lot of people don't know. That's why you got to have a balance. You got to put good bacteria fertilizer in your gut and fight off, the bad bacteria. It's almost just like if you were going to visit a prison and you walking down and all the bad guys in behind the bars, and somebody hit the door and I'll let all of them out on you. That's what you do every time you detox. Is everybody right? A lot of people don't know that. Okay. Also, we provide good prebiotics. Okay. As I stated earlier, to help good bacteria to grow. And then, of course, we do a mild detox to cleanse and get rid of all the toxins out of your body. That's what all three of these products are designed for. We have no competition, people. We're not in the detoxing business. We're not in the tea business. We're not even in the noni juice business. We're in the microbiome business. Is everybody with me on that? Yes. Okay. So I want you guys to realize we got all the different certifications: USD organic, non-GMO, 100% vegan, gluten-free, no additives, no added sugars, plant-based, proactive for heart health, and now we're going to add hallow and kosher on there. And when I say we got real kosher products, I mean our products are real kosher. I mean literally, they flew in 99 rabbis from New York. They had to pray over our processing of our product. They had to shut down the plant, and they can only use water from the mountain. So we got real kosher. They ain't just putting it on there saying kosher, and they add some pickle juice or something. Is everybody with me on that? We got real kosher products over here. Okay? I want you guys to realize these are the gentlemen that's behind the GoLoveLife. You got Mr. Kelly Olson, who's the founder and CEO. He was one of the top principal people with Teach Nona Juice that helped take that company to $8 billion. Okay? We have Mr. Sean Whitney. He was also with us. He's the founder and also the president of the company. He's the gentleman I had on the call yesterday at 3 o'clock. And then we have Mr. Cody Day. He's also a founder and COO. He was with us in Nona Juice too. So that's the very reason why, even though we're a brand new company, we only been around 2 months, but we ran like a 20-year-old company. And I want you guys to understand something. A lot of people always tell me they got experience. I don't care about that. I want to know, do you got successful experience? See, I know a whole lot of people got experience, and they don't even, they can't bust a grape because they were wearing cleats. Is everybody with me on this? Okay? It's all about having successful experience, because success always leads clues. Is everybody with me on it? Okay? Our company officially launched February the 2nd. That's 2 months ago. When we got into Nona Juice Company, they were 6 years old when we got into Nona. We got in GoLoveLife, they was a week and a half old. They don't get no ground floor than that. Who would agree with that? Right? Now somebody asked me I thought it was a stupid question. They was like, Rob, why are you going back to them guys? Then them guys sue you and knowing and all this stuff. Yeah, it's business, but I made $65 million with them. Right. Is everybody with me on that? It's all like $65 million, or do I want to stay upset with them? Right? And then even when I went to court, I did not know that I was 87% of the company production. And so the federal judge laughed at me. I was like, man, I'll sue me too. I didn't know. If you guys want to know the truth, you can look it up. The only thing happened, they didn't want me to leave. They were trying to pay me $5 million to get out of network marketing. They were going to give me $5 million to stay home. And the judge said because of Coca-Cola and because of Coca-Cola versus Pepsi-Cola in 1890 something, that I was an independent distributor, I have the right to work my business. That's all that was about. All of the crap y'all had there was just a bunch of fools. Is everybody with them, right? So they was like, Rob, you not upset with them? I'm like, no. I mean, I'm still retired today from the money I made with them years ago. Okay. FedEx didn't give me that kind of money. Right. Marine Corps didn't give me that kind of money. So I'm like, okay, you know, I can forgive y'all. Okay. Right? Okay. And plus, too, Kelly wasn't even in it. It was the other owners. They didn't come over here. So it's all good. Okay. I want you guys to understand that we're at 15 plus countries, and we're going to be opening up real aggressive this year. We should be in 100 plus countries by December. And the company started off debt free from day one. Now remember, these guys is the only Nona Juice company which is still around today. Here's some people right now that's in GoLoveLife still getting a residual check from our other company 22 years later. Okay? So I want you guys to understand we got something very powerful here. Now, our headquarters is located in Provo, Utah, which is about 30-40 minutes south of Salt Lake City. Okay? Now, I'm going to switch gears a little bit because I want to talk about the opportunity, because I'll be honest with you. And this is one of the things I asked the Japanese guys at the other company before I got in this right here. I said, to see that you guys really understand network marketing, I'm going to ask you guys this right here. I said, depending on how long it takes you to ask the question, I know that you don't know network marketing. I said, would you rather have a customer or a rep? They were looking at each other. I was like, customer. Customer. Yes, Robert, customer. I'm like, no, both of y'all wrong. You rather have a rep. Because a rep is a customer that's going to get you more customers and reps. That's what most people don't understand about network marketing. A customer is just going to use the product, they ain't going to say nothing to nobody. But a rep going to use it and go and talk to other people. And we're going to talk about it today in training today. Okay? So I want you guys to understand this is a big opportunity. The gut microbiome. Now, just like I tried to tell y'all when we was in Nona, we got started. A lot of people laughed at us. And when they saw Nona juice all on the news, y'all remember that in Detroit? And they saw it on the front cover Time. I'm telling you, this is going to be 100 times bigger. Our logo, y'all going to see that little G is going to be on all the NFL uniform, baseball, college. This is going to be big. I'm going to let you guys know that. This is going to be way big. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. Every single person you know, from a newborn baby to an old adult, has a gut. Everybody. It's going to go in all languages, all races, all countries, everywhere, because everybody has a gut. Is everybody with on that? This is going to be real big, and we're going to be right on top of it. Is everybody with on that, right? Now, I want you guys to realize that there are basically two types of income. You have linear income, which is 95% of the population. These people work a job, a 9 to 5. Most of them live from paycheck to paycheck. Okay. Then you have leverage income, which make up about 5% of the population. These people financially independent. And what I want to show you guys is this weekend is a new way to start becoming financially independent. Okay. Now I want you guys to understand our compensation program is real simple. It's so plain and simple that it overlooks a lot of people because we ain't got all the bells and whistles, and this ain't some binary or some matrix or some, hybrid and all this. Straight, you don't ever pay out, you get paid on everybody. Period. Who like that? Whether you get placement or not. Okay? You ain't got all kind of crazy qualifications. You just take the gut microbiome products every month and you qualify all to the top of the company. Who like that? Okay, real simple. Now, this is what I want you guys to realize. It's broken up into 4 areas. Step number 1, we put a lot of money on the front end of the company, 25%. 15% on the first level, 10% on the second level, and that's not a one-time bonus. That's every month for the rest of your life. Number 2, we put a whopping 45% in the middle of the comp plan. And number 3, this is what's gonna kill the game at. And I'm gonna show you guys today what is dynamic compression, because a lot of you guys don't even know what that is. And matter of fact, our original non-juice company is the one that created dynamic compression. Okay, because they created by mistake when they made our company. Okay. I want you guys to understand that also we have amazing trips and incentives, all expense paid for you and a guest. And I want you guys to understand that our trips are totally different. These are not your little typical trips where you go to Bahamas and Hawaii and sit around with drinks with little umbrellas and y'all sit in the bar, minding each other, and then fly back home. See everybody on that? It's not that kind of deal. We're talking about experience. We're talking about going to Monaco and letting the Prince of Monaco cook dinner for y'all. We're talking about going there and driving around in Formula 1 race cars with GoLoveLife on the side and you got your Formula 1 uniform on. We're talking about being flown up in helicopters to the top of volcanoes and go in the volcano and have Tahitian dance and have a whole big barbecue. And then they fly everybody back out at night, back down. We're talking about real experience. Who in here went to Monaco with us? Tell them it was off the chain. Off the chain. I'm gonna tell you something. We had a party. They had a party like you thought you straight James Bond. Seriously. Okay. I mean like they had the whole floor with glass and we was overlooking the whole cliff of the whole ocean. And then they opened up the whole ceiling, had fireworks going, and then they flew in the Nutcrackers from New York to do the whole original Nutcracker show from New York to perform for us while we were eating dinner. I mean, they do stuff real first class, like the experience that you have. Like I was sharing with Ace and them last night. I'll never forget, we went to Maui in Hawaii, and when I got off the floor, you know how you get off the floor in a hotel and you got about 20, 30 rooms? When I got off the floor, where my room was, the whole floor was my room, the whole floor. And we had 300 people in my suite, and we had a party, and if you came in there, you couldn't even find nobody. It was like nobody was in there. Okay. They had, in your room, they had all the little chocolates on the bed, shaped like the number of these bottles. They had your shirts, like you got the green shirt, the red shirt. Because I was like, what are all these color shirts for? And the next day, we go down on the ocean, they got all of this stuff laid out like they finna build a whole city. And everybody had a blue shirt, so y'all had to get in this. Everybody had the red, the yellow, and what you had to do is build a boat. And everybody had to get in the boat and go out and come back. Whoever did, you won $100,000. I mean, the stuff that we do is gonna blow your mind. Who wanna experience it, right? Especially if they paying for it, right? Okay. I want you guys to realize we're real big on recognition. Like, this is the first meet. How many people have hit the position of merchant? Please stand and get them around the applause. All merchants? Okay, please stand and get around the applause. Okay. All right. Make sure y'all take pictures of that, because this is going to be historical 3 years down the road. Okay? All right? Okay. Also, we got builders. With all builders in the room, please stand and get them a round of applause. All builders. Man, y'all builders look sure they're gonna stand up like they bad. You're right, exactly. Right? Okay. Here we got leader, star performer, and then the top of the company leader performing. I'm gonna show you how to get there. It's real simple. Everybody's goal is to be there before September. And I'm gonna show you the reason why they don't. Okay. Also, we have income badges. So as you get 5K, 10K, 25K, 50K, 100K, 250, 500, 750, and $1 million. Who would have been $1 million club? Everybody? And then over here, that means you made $1 million club. We're not talking about your volume. This ain't $1 million round table and all that. We're talking about that's put in your bank account. Everybody with them, right? Yeah. And on top of that, people simply get started. If you want to be a customer, it's $185. You want to try a product for one time. I had somebody that said, well, Rob, can y'all get samples out? I said, did they give you sample high blood pressure pills? I said, no. You want this, you're going to pay for it. Right? Now, ain't no sampling. We ain't doing all that crap. None of that. You want that juice right there? That's the Louis Vuitton of all juices. You're going to pay for it. Period. Not even a question asked. Because we know it works and we know the high quality of that product. It's just like you going to a Gucci store talking about, y'all got coupons? They're going to look at you like you're crazy. Right? Okay. So if you want to be a customer trial, it's $185 for all three. If you want to be a customer, but you want to get on auto ship and get it every month, but you don't want to do the business, it's $165. But if you want to do the business and get on the product, it's only $155, people. That's based by $50 per product, 30-day supply. Go and look up and see how much it costs to get some Fred Flintstone bike. 30-day supply about $450. Can't beat that with a baseball. Okay? Then you got a one-time fee of $25. For that one-time fee of $25 to be a rep, you're going to get a cloud-based business system that's very professionally designed with websites and marketing tools. You're going to have an e-commerce store connected with a fulfillment center, online business management, back office dashboard, in-house customer service. How many people don't call customer service? For a new company, they have to change it, right? Most new companies, you can't call nobody. Be like, send an email. Right. We're gonna email y'all back in 3 weeks, right? Not over here, right? Got in-demand products that are made from research-based natural ingredients. Most everybody heard of known it because of what we did, okay? And then on top of that, we have a high-paying compensation program with a bonus pool, which is something that's gonna blow your mind, okay? I want you guys to understand, you don't have to have no experience whatsoever. Our team, TOPGUN, which is an acronym for Together, Overcoming the Poverty Mindset while getting unlimited income now. Our goal is to create 1,000 millionaires using GoLoveLife as a platform to make that happen, okay? I want you guys to realize we do team building, training, conference calls, webinars. We have events like we're doing now, okay? Now, one of the things I want you guys to realize, because we're moving at warp speed, and a lot of times people say that, last month, our team alone put in over 700 people in March. It was like 709. Okay? And who will remember my goal when I told y'all before March came? What did I say? I was going to put in 1,000. Okay? And we put in over 730 days. Okay? So we have what we call position equity. That just basically means the earlier you get in, the potential better off you're going to be. So you come in now or you come in later. But just remember, all roads lead to GoLoveLife. I want you guys to realize the opportunity is not missing. It just passed on to the next prepared person. Some will, some won't. So what next? Is everybody with me on that? Yeah. Okay? So I want you guys to realize, people, we got something very powerful. I also want you guys to realize it's simple to get started. Don't overanalyze this here. Don't be talking about, I gotta taste it and I gotta do this and all. Just get in and run. Because most of y'all gonna blow $155 because the game's starting, and tailgating, and doing all kind of crazy stuff. Y'all be buying everybody drinks and we don't spend $155, don't even know. You know what I'm talking about? Right? So go on and get in. And then get your 5 best people. Okay? And then you want to start ranking up in the comp plan, and then we're going to help you launch your business. That's all I did when I drove up here the other day. I was on the phone, doing calls. Matter of fact, I did one for Natalie. Natalie had a clubhouse while I was driving, and I did a little presentation. Well, I don't know how many people she had on there, but I know she signed up a lot of people afterwards, okay, while I was driving up here, okay, because of technology. So you want to go ahead and launch your business. And then you want to stay plugged into training. This is the #1 thing that kills most people in our business, because network marketing, a lot of people don't understand it, which I promise you guys will understand it before you leave today, okay? A lot of people don't understand network marketing. And I told people years ago, I'm an evangelist for this industry. I'll put this up against any industry out there for the everyday average person. Is everybody with on it? Yes. Okay? So you want to stay plugged into training. Now, before I do this right here, I want everybody to stand. We're going to talk about the comp plan, and we're going to take a picture. I want everybody to stand real quick. Okay? I want y'all to raise your hand up high. Come on, now, y'all in Detroit. Y'all know how I get robbed up here. Raise your hand up like you get robbed. Y'all in Detroit about something. Really? Okay? All right. I want you to turn to your left with your hands up in the air. To your left. Now I want you to put your hands on the person's shoulders. Get them a good massage. Can we do that? You hold your hands up. I want you to turn around 180 degrees. And put your hands on that person's shoulder. Get them a good massage. Alright, I want you to turn to the front. I want you to keep standing. And I want you to repeat after me. You put your hand down. I want you to repeat after me. Whatever you're looking for. Whatever you're looking for. Say it loud. Whatever you're looking for. Whatever you're looking for. That belongs to you. That belongs to you. Whatever you're seeking. Whatever you're seeking. It's seeking you. It's seeking you. You can have it. You can have it. Give yourself a round of applause. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about how to maximize the compensation program, okay? Now, I just did a meeting the other day with 16 years old, and they was explaining the comp plan 30 minutes later better than some of you guys have been in the business for 6 weeks. The comp plan is simple. We got to stop overcomplicating everything, okay? First of all, to maximize the comp plan, everything is about velocity. Everything is about simplicity. And I'm going to tell you guys something. Don't, and I'm just trying to get later today, but I don't want you to turn into a known-and-juice salesperson. Right. Get out of the known-and-juice selling business. I want you to get into the microbiome business. Okay, you got to get out of your comfort zone with this. Okay? I know a lot of you from, I don't care what Rob said. I'm going to order 10 cases, and I'm going to put it in the front store down here at the Snellco and all this. Don't do it. Okay, I'm trying to save you a lot of headache, and I'm trying to put some money in your pockets. Okay, you just got to get out of your comfort zone and follow me with this, right? Okay? So everything is about simplicity. The reason why we put 700 people in the business, because I had a couple of owners that own Forex company, and I had a few people that's real big in crypto. They were like, wow, y'all growing faster than us, and y'all a health and wellness company? And I said, you don't understand. It's because of simplicity. Let me tell you what's simple. The message. See, it's not complicated. Gut health. Everybody can talk about that. Everybody, I don't care how dumb you are or whatever. Everybody know one thing. Hey, we need to get our gut together. That's where all disease come from. In every language, that's a very simple and duplicatable message. Okay? Number two, we have a very, very simple product. 2 sips and a scoop. Real simple. Noni juice, detox noni, and your vegetables. Real simple. You ain't got to be a rocket scientist. You ain't got to be all this. I had somebody call me and say, well, Rob, where can I find what's in it? I'm like, it's in your back office. Just look up resources. Look up products. It's right there. Okay? Stop trying to make this business hard. A lot of people try to make our business hard. It's too simple. And then we have a simple comp plan. Everybody come in at 155. Real simple. Okay? And don't be an advocate for the broke. A lot of you guys want, do they got a smaller package for the get out there? You don't need a little bit of time talking about we need to get economy bags for the broke. Right? Chanel don't even think about that, do you? Oh, certainly don't. I know when I went about my first Lambo, they don't have economy Lamborghinis for broke people. They're like, you go down to the Hyundai dealerships. Everybody with that? That's the kind of mindset y'all got to get out of this trying to be the advocate for the broke. Get out of that. I know it sounds honorable and you trying to do the right thing, but what you don't understand, you literally hurting people even more. Yeah. Because you're trying to bring our standards down to them. Yeah. See, the best way to help broke people is not to become one. Okay? You want to be a role model. Okay? You want to pull people up, not pull everybody down. Right. Okay? Is everybody with them? Right? So we got a very, very simple message. And simplicity equals velocity, and velocity equals money. That's why we're running like an Amtrak train right now. It's because simplicity. But on the outside, people don't know that. They think, oh, Robin, I'm back in Noni. I see you back over there now. Right? They don't have a clue what's going on. Okay? Now, let's look at our comp plan. You get 25% of the front end, first 2 levels. 15% on your 6th level. That's the sweet spot. Okay? And then the dynamic compression bonus pools. It's gonna blow your mind. And so what I did, because I know I'm in Detroit, I know I had to choke y'all a lot of time to get y'all to see stuff, because y'all tough and all this stuff. So what I did, I brought my checks. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to get your checks to over, 80, 90, 100 grand a month. So I brought my checks. So I can't show y'all this because it's called enticing. I know you got on video. But I'm gonna leave it up here so y'all can open up when y'all everybody. But I'm gonna show you guys how the levels, how we make a lot of money over here, and it's consistent and it comes in forever. Okay, we ain't talking about some little crypto stuff where you done made $100,000 this week and y'all go partying and next week you done went down there and you back at home with your mama. We ain't talking about that kind of stuff. Okay, we talking about solid residual coming in and growing every month. Is everybody with them, right? Now, this is what I want you guys to look at. First of all, it's real simple. We got, you come in, you become a member, then you have merchant, builder, leader, star performer, and then of course you got elite performer. We want everybody to shoot for the top. Now, this is what I want you guys to realize. Everybody just have 130 PV. Every time you spend $155, the PV points on that is 130 points. Is everybody with me on that? Yeah. Okay? So the whole comp plan is driven off 130 PV. Real simple. Now, to get to the top of the comp plan, everything is based off straight volume. Ain't nobody got to hit no rank. You ain't got to worry about 3/4 of a leg and get paid on your lesser leg. Everybody that come in your group on the first 6 level, you get a check off of. Even if you didn't bring in nobody. And somebody in your upline just placed somebody up under you, and that one leg just blew up, you get a check every month on the 15th for the rest of your life. You ain't did nothing but got your gut clean. Is everybody with me on that? That's all you done. You ain't did nothing else. That's simple. Okay? Now, I want you guys to realize the volume, they count everything. All your customers, all your reps, anybody that get any product moved in your group, even your own personal products that you buy, all that goes towards your volume. Who like that? Everything. Okay? Now, to hit merchant, all you need is 1,040 in your group. Builder, 5,200 through 6 levels. Leader, 26,000 through 6 levels. Star Performer, 52,000 through 6 levels. And then Elite Performer, 78,000. Now I'm gonna tell you how easy this business is. In the original knowledge business, it took me a little bit, right at a year to get to the top. Over here, my first month, I hit 88,000 in volume. And I still didn't hit the top because I didn't even understand the comp plan. I was a leg short. And I'm gonna show you that. But I'm gonna hit this month. Okay? 88,000 the first month. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, we're gonna be breaking elite performing like popcorn over here.
Yes, yes.
Okay? Top of the comp plan, just 78,000. Now I'm gonna show you something. Right here, it says to build merch, you gotta have 3 legs. That means you gotta enroll 3 people. I didn't say to get a check, I said to hit that rank. Everybody with on that. You get a check, you ain't gotta bring nobody. Somebody can just pay somebody up under you, you get a check. Because remember, as member, you automatically get paid through 5 levels as a member, even if you hadn't brought nobody in. So what kind of, hey, y'all ain't never heard nothing like that. Right? Now check this out. As you get the leader, and then star performer, you gotta have 4 legs, and then the top of the company, you have 5 legs. So our group is called Top Gun. We don't make our minimums, our maximums. We run everybody from day one. Everybody get their 5 up front because you want to shoot for the top. Does that make sense? Now, this is where I had misunderstood at. Okay? This right here, it says to be a merchant, you gotta have 130 points in 3 legs. None. So that basically you gotta have 1 person in each leg. Is everybody with me? All the way to the top, elite, you gotta have 7,800 in 5 legs. None. Okay? And the reason why they got it like that, so everybody can't ride 1 person. You know what I mean? If the guy up under you got 78,000 and you sit on top of him and everybody ride that one, y'all ain't did nothing else, but just ride that one. Nah. You gotta have a minimum of 7,800 and 5 legs. Everybody with them? Okay? Now, you notice I got a little bunny rabbit right here. Somebody joked with me on Facebook. They was like, all I remember from GoLoveLife is them daggone bunny rabbits Rob got on his comp plan, right? So, as a member, you automatically get paid through 5 levels. As a merchant, you get paid through 5 levels as well, but your percentage goes up on your 2nd and your 3rd level. And then when you get to builder, you get paid down through 6 levels, okay? And then when you're a leader, your percentage goes up on all levels, plus you get a leadership bonus, plus you get the dynamic compression bonus pool, okay? And then of course, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Is everybody with on it? Okay? Now this is what I want you guys to understand. To hit merchant, all you need is 8 people in your whole group. Just 8 people. To hit build, you need about 40 people, minimum. Because 40 times 130 is 5,200. Real simple. Okay? To hit leader, you need 200 people. Star performer, 400 minimum. And the top of the comp plan, minimum 600 people. We did 700 in 1 month. Okay? Surely in 6, 7 months or a year, you can hit the top. Who would see that? Come on. And that's on a slow boat ride and with all your bad habits. Is everybody with on it, right? Now, just want you guys to understand, remember, leader, star performer, and elite performer. These is what you want to focus on ASAP. This is how you maximize the company. Okay? Now, I want you guys to look at this for a minute. And what I did was I over-delivered under promise. Okay? So let's say you came in and you did what we told you to do in Top Gun, get your 5 people. 5 people came in at 155, that's 5 times 130, which is 650 in group volume. Since that's on your first level, you get 15% of that. That's $97.50. People say, okay, that's not a lot of money, but that's every month for the rest of everything that's on your first level, you earn 15%. Okay? Those 5 get their 5. On your second level, you earn 10%. So on your second level, that's $325 every month plus the $97.50. They work their way down to the third level. That's $812. Fourth level, $4,000 something. Fifth level, $20 grand a month, and then just on the sixth level alone, and we only use 5%. But guess what you get paid on your sixth level? 15%. So just with 5% on your sixth level, that's $100 grand a month. And then so you total all these levels, that's about $127,000 a month potential income. That's $1 million a year. Now this is gonna blow your mind. We're not even counting the dynamic compression bonus pool every month. That could be another $100 grand. Everybody wonder how Rob D paid off his house. I bought a house for $1,050,000. And when I left, knowing everybody told me, oh, he gonna lose his house, he gonna lose his house. I tell everybody, cash don't bounce. Right. They can't repo a house paid for. Right? So a lot of people didn't know I was using that. My bonus pool check was every quarter back in, every quarter I had a $40,000 check. I just put it right on front of my house to pay. You guys do the same thing. Who doesn't want to have mortgage burning parties? Anybody? Come in, we send out that barbecue, but you just paid your freaking house off. That's fun to do, right? You can do that with this company. Okay? Now, one of the things that I want you guys to understand, the foundation is you get your 5 people that come in on a daily 3-pack. And then they duplicate that. And if everybody did that, to the 6 levels, you're done. We spell done, R-I-C-H, done. Is everybody with me on that? Now let me ask you a question. What if you messed that up and did it halfway? You end up making $50,000 a month, who'd be happy? Let's say you just really screwed up. You was uncoachable, you didn't do nothing. You didn't do none of the stuff we told you, you did it your way, you don't making 20 grand a month, who'd still be happy? Because guess what? It's residual. I remember back in the day when our checks was over 100 grand a month, and people told me, I was like, man, if I ain't saved no money this year, I can start over next month because I got another 100 grand coming in. It was residual. And you got most people working their job 20 years and they saved 100 grand. That's the power of residual income. Is everybody with on that? Okay? Now, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come back, and then I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna put this board up here too, but I'm gonna talk about something I think is very important in order for you to understand our business, because so many people, especially these traditional business people, they kind of look down on our business because they don't know. And there's one thing I learned from Dr. Dwayne Dyer. He said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Is everybody with me on this? Right. Okay. So we're gonna take a quick bathroom break, restroom break, whatever, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna get into some training big time. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get with y'all. Give me 1 second. Hey guys, I'm gonna tune off for now. I might be back when the training gets started, but thanks for being here. But we're gonna turn the stream off for now. Okay? Talk soon.